The first year of the DCU has come to a close, so I'm going to rank all 3 DCU projects. That's not a lot, but I'm doing it. So this is, I'll say, Creature Commandos, Peacemaker Season 2, and Superman. Not in that order. And I'm just going to rank them. In last place, we have Creature Commandos. This was just a fun, short show. It's 7 episodes, 20 minutes each. So that's about a movie length, like 2.5 hours, or that. I think that the Dr. Phosphorus episode and the G.I. Robot episode were really fun. All the other ones are pretty good, but those are probably my 2 favorites. It just has some good characters. Rick Flag was actually good in this. I'll get into him. It has some good, like, cameos and DCU setup, like Batman showing up and everything. And just all around, like, was a fun show, good enough plot, some good character development. Some of that I didn't like as much, but all in all, it was really fun. And I just think that its length holds it back a bit with this, like, the type of show, how many characters they're balancing, and like going from past to future to present and all that bouncing around is a little bit too much, but still it was fun enough, and it's not bad at all. This is on my lower ranking for the TV shows this year, but if this is one of the lowest ones, this was a good year for television, because this is still really fun. Next up, at number 2, is Peacemaker Season 2. I did not expect to like this as much as I did, especially since I did not like Season 1. If we were including Season 1 and the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker Season 1 would be last place, Suicide Squad right above that. I'm not the biggest fans of those. So Peacemaker Season 2, I was not expecting to like as much as I did, and there's still a good chunk of it that I don't like. I think that Adebayo is such a bad character, and the more she shows up in this universe sucks, because I absolutely hate her. Rick Flag was done super weird in this. I liked him in Creature Commandos. He didn't have a big enough role in Superman for you to hate him. And then he shows up in this, and it's like, I hate that guy. Chris is a pretty good character. I think Harcourt's really good. Economos is a fun side character. Not my favorite, but fun. Vigilante is great. He's awesome. Judo Master sucks, but not as much as Adebayo. I think that the Nazi Earth plot was pretty good. Salvation, that setup, is probably my favorite thing of the season. Like, I really like that idea. The Lex Luthor cameo, all the, like, DCU cameos and setup and everything was really good. And I just think, all in all, like, this season, even with a lot of, like, bad stuff, I would say, a lot of stuff that's, like, Season 1 where it's just, like, stupid, it actually surprised me and was better than I thought it would be. And I'm happy that it surprised me. 2 honorable mentions besides Peacemaker and Suicide Squad, but honorable mentions this year, Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League was released. I'm just doing the DCU in this, but if I was doing all DC, like, movies and shows released this year, this would be right here, because this was such a fun movie. Batman and the 4 Robins in a movie. It was just fun. If you have not seen this movie, I would recommend it, because this was so much fun. And then my next honorable mention is Superman Welcome to Metropolis. James Gunn did clarify and said that this isn't technically canon. I count it as canon because I really like this book, and until a movie or show does something that contradicts this book, which hopefully isn't anytime soon, I'll be counting it as canon. So I'm just including it as an honorable mention in here. This would be right here even over Batman Ninja, because this was just such a fun book, introducing you to this version of Clark and everything. And yeah, I would recommend it. But coming in at first, obviously, is Superman. This movie is perfection. This is one of the best comic book movies ever. It did make its way into my top 10 movies ever. People are people probably gonna hate that? Probably. Do I care? Not really. I really like this movie. No, I really love this movie. I really love it. Everything is done perfectly. And I think that if Man of Tomorrow can be better, if they can make movies better than this, which I wholeheartedly think that they can, this universe would be awesome. This movie is just like everything that you want from a Superman movie. Except for Batman. But like it is really everything that you would want from a Superman movie put in one movie. A great villain, a great characterization of Clark, a great person playing Clark, really good action, really good flying scenes, a great score, a great story, Crypto, Supergirl, Green Lantern, just everything about this movie is great. This is my favorite movie of the year, and that's not gonna change. And yeah, I've seen it like 8 times at this point. It's really special, and James Gunn like absolutely knocked it out of the park with this movie. I know some people have issues with it, and I mean, you do you, but for me, like, this is the best movie of the year, and it's the best DC movie I've ever seen. It's not even close, and hopefully, probably Batman Brave and the Bold in the same universe, the way they're gonna do it, unless they absolutely messed up the casting and, like, the characterization and all that. The Batman Brave and the Bold has a chance to be one of the best movies ever. This is one of the best movies ever to me, and I love this movie so much, and I cannot say good enough things about it. But that's my ranking of the DCU so far. Creature Commandos in last place, a really good start. A little bit, I would say, a little bit too short. It gets a little bit too James Gunny with the jokes just going all over the place, and too many flashbacks. Peacemaker season 2, pretty good. Still a lot of stuff I don't like about it. Really bad characters at points. Some really good characters. A good enough plot. Sets up a great future for DC. And in number 1, Superman, which is just the best way to do Superman. We were 3 projects in. And I would say that this universe is probably already better than the Snyderverse. Now, I would say that Peacemaker Season 2 and Creature Commanders are probably worse than a good chunk of the DCEU. I just really did like the DCEU, but I would say that this universe probably already, even with the bad-ish projects, is already better. Just the interconnectivity, the setup, the universe, everything. So that's my DCU ranking, and I will see you guys in a little bit for another ranking.